give us the feel right now. Obviously in good spirits, it would seem. What's the emotion like for you right now?
I'm pretty happy. I was coming off of 3 losses. I really needed this win. I knew I could do it, and my coaches believed in me, and now I'm sitting in front of you guys.
The right thing to say in that situation, obviously, is, oh, there's no extra pressure. I'm fine. I'm just focused on the fight ahead of me. But be honest, what was the feeling like coming in tonight, knowing you've probably got to win or you're not around anymore?
I was feeling really relaxed and really ready. I really believed in myself. I was like so focused. And like when I fight, I like to be happy. Like I enjoy being violent. That's what I like to do. And the song that came on before my walkout song, when I was standing in the arena waiting for my walkout song came on, that just pumped me up and just brought me back to who I am. And it just put me right in that place. I need to figure out what that song was because it was like spot on. I give a lot of credit to that song for just getting me back to where I was before and just, going out there and having fun.
Talk about the performance in the cage. I mean, how did you feel? It seemed like you were executing almost at will out there.
Thank you. It's a very different stage being in the UFC compared to other fight leagues. There's a lot more pressure, there's a lot more fans. The cage feels different, the energy feels different, and it took a long time for me to get used to that, and having long layovers between fights took even longer. And being able to fight back to back, I got used to that experience, and I just felt so comfortable being back there. I felt like that was my home and that's where I belonged, and I had to do what I do best.
How has this week been for you? Because obviously you didn't make weight. Was it to do with the travel? Sorry. Was it to do with the travel, or what would you put that down to?
It might have been to do with the travel. Probably not, though. I do. There's probably a lot of things. I've been thinking about it nonstop since I missed weight. Since I was trying to make weight, I just stopped sweating, and I kept trying for about 10 hours after I stopped sweating, and I didn't lose any more weight. I kept trying, and it wasn't working for me this time. I know I need to walk around at a lighter weight. I tried to this camp and I got sick for a bit, not because I was working out more, I just got sick. And it just took a little bit of my cardio time away from me. I know I can make weight, and I'm really sorry that I didn't. I consider myself a professional, and I didn't show it with the weigh-ins. I tried my very best, and I'll never do that again. I really didn't mean to. I never wanted to do that. That's not who I am, and I'm disappointed in myself for it. But
do you have to make any changes? Obviously, it's a long trip from the States. So, what was the travel like? How did you manage to adjust?
The travel from the time we left our house to the time we got to the hotel was about 28 hours. We got in at nighttime here, luckily, so we were able to sleep once we got here and try to get adjusted. But I came out a week early, so I missed the last week of my fight camp. I tried to do it here, but we didn't have mats set up or anything, so we were doing pads in the workout room, and we didn't really have a place to do jiu-jitsu or practice. So it did change the last week of my fight camp before fight week, but I did the best I could here.
Your prospect, Liana Jojua, was like, she's very highly touted coming from Russia. Were you aware of that going into this fight?
I saw on Instagram how big of a following she has. If you follow her, make sure you follow me too. I know she's super talented. You can't be in the UFC and not be talented. But I knew I belonged here, and I knew I've been here for a while, and I want to stay here, and I had to prove that tonight.
Do you still feel as though she's worthy of the octagon, having been in there with her? Do you feel like she needs to make some big improvements to compete in the division?
I think I'm one of the best. Obviously, you have to think that even though I'm coming off of a lot of losses, I still believe in my skills and my talent, and I think I am a really tough opponent for her. I think there's better people in the division that she'd have a better chance against. I'm just not one of those people.
You two were the first ladies to fight here in Abu Dhabi. So, what had been the response from maybe locals or fans, and Did it feel special at all that you were making history tonight?
It really hit me when I got interviewed after I found out about my fight and someone told me. I didn't realize, I had an idea that it would be the first female fight out here, but I didn't know for sure. It really blew my mind, and it was awesome because when I started training, I was the only girl in the gym, and the guys did not want me in the gym, and they tried to kick me out, and they tried to beat me up so bad that I wouldn't come back. But I just love this sport so much, and I just kept coming back, and slowly more women got accepted, and women were in strike force, and women started making their way in the sport, and hopefully we can do that out here too.
How do you celebrate tonight?
Probably by going to bed. It's probably like 3 hours past my bedtime. We were gonna go last night, not to eat cheesecake because I wait till after my fight to pig out. But it looked like there was a huge lineup and I was hungry, so we went to a sushi place in the mall instead.
Will you spend a little bit of time here in Abu Dhabi before you go back, or?
So we actually have quite a few plans after this. We spent 2 weeks here almost. We're heading to Dubai tomorrow. We're gonna spend 3 days there. We're gonna go zip lining and see the Burj Khalifa, do a safari, and we're going to document it all on our Hungry Travel Ninjas on Instagram. We also got a YouTube channel that has no content on it yet, but it will. So subscribe to us so that we can get money for it. Yeah, we're going to document it all going there. And then we're going to Turkey for 3 weeks. We're going to rent a car, drive around the country, see a bunch of sites there. And we're going to Manchester. We're going to visit a few of my friends. I lived there for 10 years. So we're going to see some of my friends, say hey, film it all, document as much of it all, and show it to you guys. So make sure you subscribe to us, follow us at Hungry Travel Ninjas.
When do you plan to return to Octagon, and maybe is there a girl that you would like to fight with?
I hope as soon as I get back. I haven't had a vacation in 3 years. After every fight, I've just gone right back to the gym to get better, to work on what I need to improve on. Right now, my boyfriend, my husband, he's one of my coaches. So he'll keep me in shape while we're gone. It will help me focus and get better on the things I need to get better on. So I'll keep training even though I'm not at the gym. I'll still have my coach with me. One of my coaches, Dennis Davis, is my other coach, and he's phenomenal. He took time away from his family and my other teammates to be here with me. So I really thank him for being here. You know, I want to make my way up in the division. I want to fight the top 10 people. I'll take whoever they give me, though. This was my last fight on my contract, so hopefully UFC likes me and keeps me around.
Did you say your boyfriend and your husband?
Yeah, he's kind of my everything. It depends who you talk to.
I thought you had two.
Yeah, no. Maybe one day. No, he's kind of my everything. Common law. Pretty much. I don't want to get into trouble here.